and welcome back to my channel. Today we're back with another episode of Pleasantview. Hi guys, so we're playing at the Burb family and things are moving along very smoothly. We are playing with John, Jennifer, and their daughter Lucy, and of course baby Lucas, who is quietly sleeping in a crib downstairs. We have two, one upstairs and one downstairs. I think we can go ahead and remove the one upstairs. I just picked one. I could have just left the one upstairs and delete the one downstairs. You know what? Never mind. I'm actually gonna bring that crib back because Jennifer has some exciting news she wants to share with you all. We're just gonna go downstairs and it looks like baby Lucas has pooped himself, so Lucy is actually gonna go and get him out of his crib and just freshen up his diaper. She's so excited to help her parents out with little Lucas. She's actually really excited to have some younger siblings, and yes, the younger siblings. Oh, she's pregnant. Yeah, I already spoiled it, so that was great. It didn't last very long, but yeah, she is really happy to have a younger sibling. And you know what I've noticed about little Lucas? Both Jennifer and John have dark brown eyes, and Lucy, as you can see, has brown eyes as well. But look at baby Lucas. So baby Lucas is born with dark blue eyes. It looks like he has brown hair as well. It's really hard to see their eye color, but I know that Mary Sue, well, she's not related, so it doesn't matter. Where's Daniel? I don't remember if Daniel has blue eyes or brown eyes, but it might be something from Jennifer's side of the family. I do love guys, not just guys, but I do love dark hair and light eyes. I know I have a weakness for this. Hair, blue eyes, I'm gonna lose some of that. Lucy has recently dyed her hair, and after Lilith went to college, she's been basically spending a lot of time by herself. To keep her company, her parents bought her a little guinea pig, or a little, what is this, a hamster? And then she called him Ginny, or I guess I should say her. I'm not exactly sure. What I do know is that he's a little crazy. Oh my god, just look at him. He wants to get out. Oh, sir, I would love to have a bigger cage for you. It's the only size that the game has for offer. I actually heard that these wheels are not good for these kind of animals. Drifting off. So yeah, she has Ginny to keep herself, keep herself from feeling too lonely without Lilith. She really loved having her so-called sister. I mean, it's her niece, but her sister around, and she decided to dye her hair pink, and yeah, that's what she's been doing. Oh, look at little Lucas with, what's his name again? Mango. Oh no, Mango is not going to be here for very much longer. Let me not jinx it though. I already know it's going to happen this episode, and then I'm going to feel really guilty that I did that. John and Jennifer have been doing a really great after Lilith left. What am I even saying? Oh, you can't even poop in peace, can you, Jennifer? After Lilith went off to college, it was then that things started moving along for Jennifer and for John. So Jennifer is, I think, at level 9 of the entertainment, not entertainment, but it's the law career, and she's an entertainment attorney. She needs one more level before she has reached her lifetime want. And then John is also at level 9 of the education career, and he's a college dean of students, and he doesn't want to be the best, like, professor or, you know, the head of the what's the word? What he does want is to have 3 children. I figured that since John does want to graduate 3 children or 3 kids from college, we would have to get a 3rd child. But I was a little hesitant. I wasn't really sure what I wanted, because I do find that she is a career woman and she loves to work. Not to the point of Mary Sue, but she definitely loves to work. I think that she earns enough to be able to afford another child, and she did get pregnant like very recently, and that went really well. So I think that a 3rd child might definitely be in there for them, and they're still quite young. They're way younger than Daniel is. I think that she might have been like his younger sister, like very younger sister, or maybe I haven't played enough with Jennifer, so it looks like there is quite a skill gap or an age gap I really have no, am I talking like, oh my god, be lacking some of my vitamins and making much sense today. But I think that this baby is gonna be the last one, and I mean, I don't know, should we look? Should we see how many babies? Let's just wait for her to show and then we'll just check how many babies. Don't just, oh, there she is. She wanna make it easier for me. Ooh, girl, you are pregnant. Her last baby, let's have a look. Okay, so one baby. Let's have her come upstairs and share the news with Lucy. Talk to her about Lucy becoming a big sister again, and I think that she's going to be really excited. I think that she would love to have another sibling. She really loves her. She loves her little baby brother, and she kind of hopes that maybe this time it's, oh, she's so shocked. She hopes that maybe this time it's going to be a little girl, because she really likes the idea of having a little sister, but she wouldn't be mad if it was a little brother after all. She's just really excited, and I know she's just going to be a really good sister. So Jennifer wants to call over Lilith, so I might just do that so we can share the news and spend some time together. I also want Jennifer to come over to Daniel's house and kind of talk about what to do after after Lilith comes back from college, because they're thinking about moving to another house, and sure, they would love to have an extra room available for Lilith. And I think regardless of what is going to happen, they probably do have the room for Lilith. John and Jennifer love having Lilith around, spending a lot of time together, and spending good time together. I know for a fact that deep down, Jennifer wants nothing more for Lilith to come home and to have her mother and her father. Being a mother herself, she knows that it must be frustrating for Mary Sue. She can possibly imagine what it's like. She feels like it must be the worst feeling in the world, having her daughter avoid her. There's wonderful stories about Lilith at college, and she's having fun, and she recently shared the news of her engagement, which is also really exciting. But she does feel a little sad. She feels like things need to improve before Lilith comes back home. And it's not like she wants to kick Lilith out, because she surely doesn't. She doesn't, she would love to take Lilith in once she comes after college, like comes back home after college. She's bringing a friend. I think she might bring Dustin over, but it's fine. Maybe she, I don't know, for some reason wanted to bring Dustin, and we can just let her fill in the blank. I would love for Lilith to live with the Burbs, but at the same time, I would also love for Lilith to have a better relationship with her parents, and maybe to live back home after college. What? Oh my god, you guys, I thought she might bring Dustin, but she brought over her sister. Oh, this is what? You guys, I could have never predicted this. Oh my god. It seems as if Lilith has brought over her twin sister Angela to meet up with her auntie, and this is the first time that Jennifer has seen Lilith. Well, obviously since she's been to college, but it's been forever since she's oh no, I jinxed it. Oh, Mango, I'm so sorry. I jinxed it. This is the worst. Oh no, Lilith just came over and brought her sister, and Lucy's here, and now the dog is down. Oh, poor Lucy. Mango. I'm gonna miss Mango. I'm so sorry, Mango. I wish we spent more time with you. Oh, Lucy. Lucy is so sad. No. Oh, that's sad. I'm gonna put him right there just in case something happens to him. I don't want to lose him. Oh man. All right, Lucy. Oh my god. I need a hug. Okay, I need a hug from my sis. Lucy is so happy to see Lilith, and she wants to know everything, all the gossip, all the tea about what's been happening at college and her engagement, and she's just super excited, and she loves Lilith's new haircut, and you know, Angela is awkwardly trying to get some attention as well, but it's not working. Lucy is completely ignoring Angela, and it's only to be expected. Like, Lucy has completely taken, oh my god, look at that face. She is shocked that Angela is here, and she is just not in the mood. She's like, I'm not gonna pay attention to this bitch whatsoever. Lucy has taken Lilith's side, and they've spent a lot of time together. I'm telling you, she's not gonna, like, she ain't having it, okay? Lilith is very happy to be back here, and she's also very happy to see Lucas, and he's grown so much since the last time that she's seen him. I wish we could put on his little outfit, right? But she's just really happy to see little Lucas and her little nephew and spend some time with him. Angela wants to talk to Lucy, and you know, Angela hasn't seen her niece in a while. Lucy is not exactly happy to see Angela, and I think that she's going to be a little rude and maybe just be like, yeah, no, just get out. I just can just fill in whatever, you know, whatever she just said to Angela to get her out of the room. Like I said, I think that they spent a lot of time together, and she picked a side, and sometimes that's what people do, they pick sides. She was very young when, you know, Lilith came to live with them, so obviously she formed some kind of opinion. Maybe she didn't really have much of a chance of forming her own opinion, but it's never too late for that, I suppose. Or to spend some time with Lilith as well. She was tired, she had to just take a quick rest, and you know, she's coming back down. Lilith is going to ask her if she's all right, because, you know, she had to go lay down. Jennifer has decided, oh, don't gossip about, oh, that's not even, I don't even know, I don't want to know what they're saying. It's this moment that she is telling Lilith that there's another baby coming, and Lilith is really excited. Really exciting to have a new baby. No. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh, I accidentally did a romantic hug. Oh no. This is a bit awkward. Let's not fall in love with each other. Okay. Oh no. Okay. Oops. Oopsie. Okay, oopsie. She fell in love with her aunt. I love how family ties work in The Sims 2. Anyway, so what brought you here, Lilith? I brought you here. I mean, I brought you here, but kind of surprised, Lilith, that you would bring your sister over. I'm trying to figure out why Lilith would bring Angela with, but I think that she's trying to put the past behind her, and she's been wanting to show Angela that she doesn't really need her anymore, and you know, she could just tell her that she doesn't need her, but instead Lilith decided that she would just show her how well she has it and how loving her aunt and uncle are, and her, you know, her nieces, or her niece and nephew. It's like the most effective way to make Angela understand that she had it really well, still does, and she has no intentions of coming back to the old lifestyle. I think maybe that's why she brought her, to see it with her own eyes. You know, Angela is being really nice to everyone, and I don't think that, like I said, Angela is deep down, you know, really dark and mysterious evil entity or something. But even Jennifer is like hesitant to talk to Angela. She's like, do I this is my, like, I don't know if I want to talk to my, you know, my niece, but I'll do it. Oh my gosh, look at that, she's so rude. Jennifer doesn't really appreciate Angela being here. She's just being really rude, and she's just politely asking her to leave. Really liked seeing her, but that the baby's just making her really tired, and she would love to go take a nap soon. That'll be perfect. And Jennifer's telling Lilith that, you know, the baby's doing fine, that she doesn't know the gender yet, that she would have loved a little warning before. You know, Lilith brought Angela over. You know, Lilith kind of chuckles and says, really wanted to show my sister that I don't need her, and she's been kind of nice to me lately, and I don't know, I kind of afraid that I might actually forgive her at one point, and then I might forget that I have it so good here, and I wanted her to see how well I'm doing for myself. And she's obviously taking a shower, because showers feel just so much better at other people's houses than your own, right? Like I said, she's really scared of realizing that she misses her actual mom and dad, and that she might want to come back home. She doesn't want to go home. She considers this home, and she's doing everything she can to not be associated with this place, but she can't help herself, and she does miss her her whole life in a way, and her parents help. But I mean, they're still her parents. This Lilith she doesn't want to go back. She just doesn't. She's scared of going back. She's scared of giving this up. And in her way, she wants to be reminded of how good she has it. She needs to exaggerate it. She needs to prove how good she has it by making sure she has the best time every time she comes here. They know that Lilith is doing beyond her best to show that she is happy here and that she has the best time here. And I think it's also because she's worried that after college she has no place to go. She would love to come back here, but that's only gonna happen if her aunt and uncle actually want to have her here. In a way, I do think that Lilith might be a bit scared that going to give her back to her parents. I don't know, there's just something about everything and the new baby that makes Lilith feel like they have plans to move on without her, and she's trying so hard to drop every hint possible. She needs to be here, she wants to be here, you know, she's being helpful, she's showing that she can be an asset to the family. And I think that in a way bringing Angela was just a little nab, like a little fork in your foot. Just look how well I'm having it. Look how much my aunt and uncle don't like you. Which was mean of Lilith. I mean, I have to say, I can imagine that Angela felt a little uncomfortable, and I can also imagine that they felt a little uncomfortable. At the same time, it was kind of funny though. Can you blame them for feeling a little awkward? Sure, they want to have a relationship with Angela, but they didn't expect her to come over, and they just feel like the whole situation is so awkward. They want to be nice to her. You know, she comes over and she sits by herself and then talks to the baby. She doesn't even try to interact with her aunt and uncle. It's just so awkward that they had no other choice but to have her leave. Oh god, you're pregnant too? No, we're gonna have twins. It's probably time for Lilith to go. Oh, Lucy is so tired after her job. She has to just, oh my god. It was so nice to see her, and Lucy does consider Lilith as her sister. I wanted to do some gameplay in this video, so I might just do that, but did we get a promotion? I don't think we got a promotion. We might be able to get a promotion tomorrow, so I'm hoping that we do because I really want the promotion. Well, I'm just gonna say goodbye to Lilith, and it was really, really, really nice to have her. And I don't know, I really missed her. Someone else that Lucy has been missing is Alexander, but the two of them haven't really been in much contact. They've just been calling each other, and now that Lilith has gone home, she wants to talk to Alexander and tell him all about what has happened today and how Angela came over, and you know, just the juicy bee. He hasn't had the chance to come over. No, she got pimples. Your sister brought the acne with her. She's been really, really like lovesick. She misses Alexander so much, and she just wants to be with him. And they're just two worlds apart. Now Alexander is in college and she's here by herself, but she's working hard and studying hard so that she can one day go to college as well, and then she can be with Alexander, but you know, she can be close to Alexander. So we want to speed things up a little bit and do a little bit of gameplay in this video. So what I want to do is I don't think we can actually, yeah, because he just pooped, but I don't want to teach Lucas how to walk. At least I want to start doing a little bit of that. Also, how much time do we have with the baby? I don't know, maybe we can have the baby be born in this episode. So I am planning on moving this family, but I need a little bit more money. So they've been working hard, and like I said, they have really, really, really successful jobs. So it makes sense that the two of them would have the ability to save a lot of money. I want them to have a big house, like a really big house, and I think I want them to be as rich as, maybe not as rich, but I want them to be close to pleasant rich, but less rich than the Goth family, because I do feel like the Goth family would be the richest based on, you know, just how they go about with their money. I think that would be the richest. I think, oh, look at her and Ginny. Oh, Ginny, give me a kiss. Oh, little Ginny. Oh, so cute. Ginny means the world to her. Oh, so much comfort comes from a little thing. Ginny, I swear you better stay with us for a little longer because I just lost my dog and I don't want to. Oh, she wants to get a kitten. Does anyone else have a wish for a pet? Oh, he does. Oh, I think we could get a little cat, and then we can bring the cat with us once we move out. Would that be cute? Or should we get a dog? Do you think Lucy is, I mean, she wants a kitten, so I think that would mean that, yeah, okay, let's get a kitten. Let's just be spontaneous and get a cat. Okay. All right, so let's go and get a cat. And then, oh, he's so cute. You're so cute, little boy. You're so cute. I feel kind of bad. The dog just died and we're already like finding a replacement, but maybe we shouldn't see it as a replacement. Oh, she wants little kitty. What should we call him? Let's make sure to mourn our little pet Mango as we are waiting the arrival of our new kitten. Oh no, Mango. Rip Mango. Staying the theme of fruits, I'm gonna call this one Peach. Oh, look at little Peach coming to join our family. Peach, you better live longer than this episode because I'm not about to lose another one. Oh, she's even too tired to come and check out the new cat. She's like, I just ordered a new kitty and I better just take a nap after that. That was such hard work. Oh no, never mind. Her desire to spend time with the cat has taken over. Never mind. She wants to watch TV. And now she doesn't want to watch TV. No, she's like, I'm gonna nap anyway. Teenagers don't know what they want these days, do they? Oh, look at little Pete. Put the little guy inside. I think we should get a litter box and maybe like a toy. That should be, oh wait, a scratching post. Okay, I think that should be enough for now. I don't really want to do too much to the house, especially since we're moving soon, you know, like I just don't really feel like it. But do we have to do anything for work? Yeah, we totally don't. So one thing I'm actually gonna do is I want her to just go to bed. Like we're just gonna go to bed, go to sleep, sell this painting, go to bed, and then I'm gonna see you guys in the morning. Neil, I just got a cat. Why do you want another one? Hello, baby. Oh, they're so in love. I do like this couple. I think they're cute together. I really wonder what the baby is going to look like. Is the baby going to look like Mama? Because I feel like Lucy, I don't know. Lucy looks a lot like Mom, but with Dad's skin tone. And I feel like Lucas has the same skin tone. But maybe we can have a little baby that looks like John and has Mom's skin tone. I think that'd be cute. I wish we could rub his belly. We're gonna be pregnant together. I'm gonna support you through thick and thin, and we're gonna share this pregnancy together. I'm gonna carry half of the baby weight in me. I'm gonna make sure that Jennifer has something on her mind today. And no, it is not the baby. She has decided that she's gonna go over to Daniel's house and she's gonna tell him exactly what it is. She's been holding back. She's been giving it some time. But you know what? Her brother is not doing anything. He's not trying to come back into Lilith's life. He's not trying to actively be a part in anyone's life, to be fair. He doesn't care about Jennifer's family. He doesn't stop by. He doesn't care. He doesn't ask. And, you know, she's heard from Lilith that grandparents are in the picture as well. In a way, Jennifer would love for Lilith to spend some time with them as well. Worried that her grandparents are going to offer her another way out. And she was willing to take in Lilith when nobody else would. She didn't intend this to become the new thing. She just want her, like I said, to be with her actual parents. She doesn't want to raise Lilith as her own. She shouldn't be raising her as her own. She wants Daniel to step up like a man and take care of his kids. And sure, if it all depended on her and her family, and it turned out that there really was no hope for Lilith and she had to move in with them or things would turn out badly, sure, she would do that in an instant. But now there's still time to fix things, and before she's an adult and before she's going off on her own, she would love for them to have their bond repaired. She can't do that if she's going to stay with her grandparents. I think Lilith is just considering all her options. Obviously, she wants to go and move back in with Jennifer and John, but at the same time, she does like her grandparents' offer too. So she's just exploring her options, and she just so happens to be a little worried that, you know, they're going to move and not any room for, you know, for her. Doesn't mean that because of that, she's going to move in with the grandparents. It's still a concern for Jennifer. What if she does move in with her grandparents? She also worries because her grandparents are, you know, older people. Lilith is in the blossom of her life, and sure, she can do the same things at her grandparents' house, you know, at her parents' house, or even at Jennifer and John's house. She feels like the dynamic is just way different. We are in the middle of a career with young children, so Lilith would be coming into that kind of dynamic. But if she were to go with her grandparents in another situation where things are more relaxed, I think every family has something else to offer. And I'm not saying there is a right family or a wrong family, but Jennifer does feel like it might be the wrong thing for her to move in with her grandparents. Or like I said, Jennifer and John can offer her a lot of things, but she would love for her parents to offer her those things as well. You can offer her the same exact thing, some guidance, a place to stay, and encouragement. But if her parents did that, that would be much more valuable, and I think it would really like heal the bond, the damage between them. Not sure how that's gonna go when she moves in with her grandparents. And I love how Angela has decided to call Jennifer and kind of ask her how she's doing, and she just sees she's through it. She knows what she's doing. She wants to be included. She doesn't want to be left out. And Jennifer is giving her the advice that she needs to talk things out with her sister herself. She's not going to do a good word for her. She's not going to be in the middle of things. If she wants to be a girl, a big girl, then she has to figure this all out, and she's not going to be the spokesperson for her. Taking in Lilith, she's not going to do the same for Angela. So we're gonna put Lucas in the crib, and I wanted her to go over to Daniel's place, but I don't think, well, actually we could. We just have to wait for Lucy to come back from school, and then she can watch Lucas since dad is at work until 5, I think. And I hope he gets a promotion, because I need that promotion. I want him to she's definitely going over to Daniel's place today. She's kind of tired of the situation, and she doesn't want this drama, and there's a new baby born soon, and she has all these hormones going. It feels a little more ballsy, and she's like, you know what, I'm gonna take care of this. I don't deal with this anymore. This is not healthy for anyone. I'm gonna make sure, because she is such a loving character though. Oh my god, just the love she has for Lilith and her family. It's so strong and so in abundance, and I love it. So we're gonna have her clean herself up, and she's really a little bit tired, so might as well I'm gonna max her stats out just because it's a little easier to deal with the pregnancy. And oh, actually, okay, we're gonna adopt a little cat, right? Okay, let's quickly adopt this cat that they want. We're gonna get 2 though. We're not gonna go crazy. Let's just get a buddy for Peach. What should I call him? Peach and Pear? Alright, there we go. Did you 2 a favor. Now please stop rolling the ones for pets, because we're gonna have a crazy household. Aww, look at you. Oh, Lucy, you betrayed me. Lucy betrayed me. I can't freaking believe it. She betrayed me. Just as I wanted to go over to another house, Lucy decided to leave me with my own child. I feel so incredibly betrayed. Since this is not happening, we're just gonna invite them over to our house. We're just gonna have to do it. We're just have to. As Jennifer is inviting her brother over, and with inviting, I mean she called up her brother and said, "You doing something?" And when he said no, she's like, "Get your ass over here. We need to talk." The invitation that she has sent out, you know. Oh, her back hurts. No. It had a mod that allowed her to rub her own belly, but I haven't seen it. Oh, maybe I took it out. I'm not exactly sure. Oh, you're such a good mommy. Okay, Daniel's here, so let's go ahead and greet Daniel. I have given Daniel a makeover, I think, but I haven't done that for... Oh, wait, I did give Mary... Did I give you a makeover yet? No, I haven't done that yet. I can tell because he has the eyes. Like, he has these eyes. Anyway, drifting off. She's like, "Hey, sis, how you doing? Good to see you here." Let's just start... Break it down, girl. Break it down. Before he has a chance to get inside, she is sharing her feelings, her emotions, her thoughts, everything. She's letting it all out. Whether it's the pregnancy, the hormones, whatever it is. Maybe it's just because she's holding in for so long, but she's giving it all to Daniel. Disappointment that she has in him, the annoyance she has with him, just all these emotions that she had for him, the way that he treated Lilith, for the way that he treated Angela, for the way that he must have treated his own wife. You know, she knows what Daniel did, and she can't believe he's still not changed. She's still looking at the same man that he was before he was married, before he was a father, and he just doesn't change. And she's so disappointed in him, and she doesn't feel right. She doesn't want to scold Mary Sue the way that she wants to scold her brother. This is her brother. This is her responsibility, and she's going to give it to him. She's going to let him know exactly. And just as she is arguing with Daniel, John comes back home, and, you know, he's kind of looking at his wife to get away. What? Why is this pregnant lady just Why is this pregnant lady coming in my house? Daniel's trying to defend himself, saying that it's not just his fault and that things are not the way that Lilith makes it seem. Jennifer responds by saying that it's not Lilith who told him these things. It's the way that Daniel behaves. It's always been the same. It's predictable. She doesn't need to know everything, you know. He doesn't like that. He feels exposed and he feels ashamed. Jennifer doesn't care. He needs to hear it. He needs to be put in his place. Been a lousy father, a lousy husband. Everyone's going to leave you and you deserve it. You've been an ass. You need to get your act together. You need to be better than this, Daniel. You need to step it up. Want your daughters to run away to strangers? Now it's family. What if next time she runs away with someone or she runs away to someone? What if she runs away so far that she'll never hear from her again? Don't you feel anything thinking about that? Doesn't that make you worry? You're not worried about what kind of people she's going to run into? Daniel, I swear. The disapproval. I don't even want to translate what she's saying. Since he's not listening, I'm actually gonna go and try to talk to Mary Sue. Maybe Mary Sue can listen and understand us, or at least try to hear us out in a way that Daniel doesn't, because Daniel doesn't listen with his ears, he listens with his ego, and his ego is very big and damaged. And you know, when that happens, he starts crying big man tears just to get the way that he always gets his way. And you know, that ain't working with his sister because she knows him too well. Jennifer is telling Mary Sue exactly what she thinks. You know, you've been a bad mother. How can you let your daughter run off? And Mary Sue's trying to laugh it off and wave it off and say, you don't even know what you're talking about. And be defensive at first, but then she slowly starts to kind of quiet down and say, well, I guess you're right. I have been a bad mother. I took out all my marriage problems on my kids, and I shouldn't have done that. And I kind of hate myself for it. I've been so lost. I thought I knew what I was doing, and I thought that I knew how to do it, and I thought this was the right thing to do, and I guess it wasn't. She's trying to be understanding as well. She wants to scold them. She wants to put them in their place. She wants to let them know that what they did isn't right and that she's seen it and there's still time to fix it. And she knows that if she doesn't stand up for Lilith and for Angela, that this relationship is never going to come back and be the same. And it's already so different. And if she doesn't get her act together now, like I said, or like she said, it's never gonna go. As she runs to the bathroom, I like to imagine that she kind of ended that conversation with some advice, some early advice. Maybe she said something, oh no, she's gonna pee herself, oh no. Must have said something like, we all make mistakes, and Mary Sue would have shared her peace of mind and her feelings, you know, those feelings that she hasn't shared with anyone until now, that she decided to share with Jennifer because it felt safe and right in that moment. And she was vulnerable, and after, you know, coming back home and realizing her mistakes, Mary Sue did kind of have this turnaround, and she did mango, and she does realize that, you know, she's right, and no matter how much she pretends like things are okay and that things aren't as bad, they are in fact really bad. And right, if she doesn't change, if things don't change, then she's never going to see her daughters again. The more time she spends away from her kids, the more she misses them, and she realized just how bad she's treated them. And she agreed to be with Daniel and to stay married to Daniel and live with him and take care of him. I think that if Mary Sue came clean, that it hasn't been okay and that she's sorry, that she'll be doing better and allowing herself to be criticized. If they're gonna have to speak their mind, they're gonna hurt Mary Sue, they're gonna hurt Daniel. I mean, that's what's gonna have to happen. They need to hear the truth. They need to know exactly how they made their kids feel, and she needs to accept they have to forgive her. She has to make up for it and prove that she's not the same kind of person. I'm wondering if we're able to do that with Daniel, because Mary Sue may have taken out her anger from Daniel on her kids, but Daniel had no excuse. He's just been a poor father, and he's always just been criticizing Lilith for no reason. Then as soon as he had no scapegoat, he started criticizing Angela. He has absolutely no reason to do that. He just does it, but he has no reason to. I'm kind of thinking that maybe the bond between the girls can be repaired if Mary Sue leaves Daniel. I think that if it was just her mother, maybe Lilith would be able to forgive what's happened, or forget, maybe not forget, but maybe also not forget, but get past it, just you know, Angela could definitely move in back with her mother. I said, I think Lilith 100% would not live with Daniel anymore because of what he's done. She might forgive Mary soon. Angela would forgive her father easier because it didn't happen as long. Criticism that Angela received from her father didn't last as long as Lilith. So obviously for Lilith, it was like most of her life, but for Angela, it was new. So it's easier for her to perhaps forget or forgive her father than it is for Lilith. Like for Lilith, it's impossible, but maybe for Angela, it is possible. I do think that if Daniel wasn't in the picture, maybe Lilith would come back, but Angela might just come back if the both of them apologize. But that begs the question, can Daniel apologize? So it's a few days later and the family has expanded quite a lot. So there are a few things I want to tell you guys about before the main event of this episode is going to happen, which is of course the birth of our third Burb baby. Hashtag Burb baby, right? So John got a promotion and he is now at the top of his career. Unfortunately, he had no desire to be the best of his career, so we're going to have to wait until all three of his kids graduate to make him the happiest man alive. I did send Jennifer to work. That is an option. You can send your pregnant sims to work. They don't have to stay home. And I really wanted her to go to work because I thought she was close to her promotion as well. Unfortunately, she was late for 2 days because I kind of like noticed too late that I could send her to work. So her work performance meter actually went down, but she's off to work and she should be off in like an hour, so maybe we do get a promotion. Maybe the game is going to surprise us. Our family has grown quite a lot and I just want to quickly go through this and pause it while I talk you through this because there's 5 pets and she's coming home soon and I think she might give birth as soon as she comes back home, so I don't want to miss it and I don't want to drag it on for like too long. So of course we have our first cat, which is I think Peach. Now we adopted Peach because Lilith and the dad had a want for a new cat, right? And Peach is over here still being a little kitten and well, being a little kitten, so he really do much about it. And then we had Lychee, our second pet, and he, I don't exactly know the gender, so forgive me for saying she to every cat that I see, or I think I say he more to anyone than she. Yeah, I use he a lot. Well, regardless, was the second cat and he's actually older than Peach, so this is where we left off with Lychee and Peach. Then John rolled a want for a pet and Lilith did not have one, right? So I was like, oh, this means John wants a dog because John had his little dog and the dog died. So I adopted this dog and I called him Pear. And I wanted to stick with a white theme, small dog. So, you know, they're all like matching. So we had like 3 little pets. And then John and Lucy rolled another want for a pet. And this time it specifically said that John wanted a little puppy and Lucy also wanted a puppy. So then we decided to adopt Banana. And then we had another one, which was actually, you know what? I think Grape was before. Well, I guess it doesn't matter in which order they came, but I think it was Grape before Banana. But he had a want for a kitten, so we got Grape. They didn't have any more white cats, so we had to get a black one. And then for our last want, they wanted another puppy. And as soon as I got the puppy that I called Banana, neither of them rolled another pet want, so they're finally content with their 5 animals. I didn't think the Burbs were going to be this big of a pet family, but let's just imagine that John really wanted a dog and then he wanted a companion for the dog, and then he got a cat and he wanted a companion for the cat, and then he was like, oh, but this other cat, like he went to the shelter and he saw like a bunch of cats and he felt so guilty, he took them all home. That's what happened. So John is just spending some time with Lucas, and I just want to kind of address what I said earlier in this episode about Angela and Lilith. So Angela came over, and I've been thinking about this. I think Angela decided to come with Lilith. I think that Lilith kind of passed it off as if she invited over Angela because it made things just a lot less weird. But what I think actually ended up happening is Angela catching Lilith as she was making her way out of campus, and then her explaining that she was going to her aunt and uncle. It's like this feeling in Angela, like she had to be part of it as well and had to be involved in some way. So she begged Lilith to please take her to her aunt and uncle's house. I think that just makes so much more sense. I'm actually gonna put the baby in the crib, but that makes so much more sense because I don't think Lilith would just say, hey Angela, let's come over to my aunt and uncle. Now that she wants to get on Lilith's good side and she wants to be a part of everyone's life and she has nowhere to go and she's being alone. And I know it sounds strange, but there was something in that moment that clicked inside of Angela, and she was kind of like, wait a minute, what if I do exactly... Oh, that's kind of weird for Dustin to call Lucy, but sure, okay, passing along a message, I'll say. Actually, I think we're gonna just order some food. I think that might be a little easier. And why are we letting Lucas out? I think he needs to go to sleep actually. So why don't we just give him a quick hug? Let's snuggle, put him back in his crib, and we'll just order some food. But I think that Angela wants to be Lilith so badly. First with the hair. I mean, it's a surprise that she hasn't, you know, like dyed her hair another color as well. Now she wants to be included in, I guess, Lilith's little circle of family, right? And she's weighing out her options. She's saying, well, my sister is staying at her aunt and uncle. Maybe I can do the same thing. Like, maybe I don't have to go back to the life that I knew. Maybe I can also have a relationship with my aunt and uncle. Maybe they can also take me and take care of me. Maybe this is what I need. She doesn't know. She doesn't have a personality of her own anymore. She's just really confused about a lot of things. I think this was just another way of her trying to be included in something that she could never be included in, and that just made things so awkward for John and Jennifer. Just imagine that your niece that you don't like ever really see because of the family drama suddenly decides to come along when you just want to spend some drama-free time, and it's nice at first, but things are just a little bit awkward. God, Angela was so freaking rude. Come over here and spend some time with your wife before the baby's born. But she was being so incredibly rude. I'm not even joking. You guys saw half of it. She was complaining and being nosy and just making comments about Angela's life that had nothing to do with, you know, anything in that moment. She just wanted to be the center of attention and she wanted things to be about her, and there was something about Angela and little Lucas interacting that just made her feel really uncomfortable, which is kind of why she just kicked her out basically. And she doesn't like doing that. She doesn't want to do that. But you know, Jennifer is very pregnant and she doesn't want that kind of energy near her kids at the moment, near herself. After the baby's born, she can deal with a little bit more drama. But right now, she doesn't want to deal with it. She doesn't want to be surrounded by negative energy. Wee woo, you know what I mean? Wee woo. So I'm gonna have Lucy bring the pizza back in. We're gonna, you know, kind of play with Ginny and just do a couple things that she needs to or she wants to do to make her very happy. She doesn't want to get a skill point. I don't really care at the moment, but oh, it's so sweet. They're having a little moment, you know, together. I'm not really sure why Lucas is not sleeping, because it's not like he can't. There isn't really any reason why he shouldn't be, and I just kind of refuse to end this episode without the babies, so we're gonna play until this freaking baby gets born. Okay, I need this baby to be born, and I need Lucy and Alexander to be together again. This is a very long episode compared to most of them, but I do really like the intricacy of having, you know, the Burbs and the Pleasant, that their family and their storyline combines and it flows within each other. I really love the whole drama between the Burbs and the Pleasants. I can just imagine that he is rethinking himself, and I definitely think that Mary Sue is really thinking hard and long about what Jennifer has said, and whatever hard and long Jennifer has said is way longer and harder than what Daniel's ever given her. So the choice should be easy to make, right? Okay, so I'm just gonna quickly see how long she's been pregnant for, because she's only been pregnant for 63 hours. Would you guys be mad if I just kind of speed things up? I think I'm gonna just do that. So I'm gonna accelerate the I'm sorry, I'm just gonna do this, okay? No shame, no game, no pain, no nothing, okay? No nothing. I'm just gonna have her come downstairs. We're gonna eat some pizza and hopefully this baby's gonna pop out. And I was just realizing that Jennifer and John both start with a J, and they called their children something with an L, but Lilith also starts with an L, obviously, which makes me feel like they're just like, oh, I don't know, like I want to call the third baby something with an L as well, depending of course on the gender. But I can just imagine Angela just thinking about all the kids starting with an L and then Angela starts with an A, and that would make her feel insecure as well. I can totally see how these little insignificant things are gonna make Angela feel even more like insecure, even though they're, like I said, insignificant. But they're gonna add to the whole freaking personality drama and issues that she has, and I love it. It's baby time. It's baby time. Let's get this baby out. I am so ready for this baby. I want a tan baby. Oh, I love that. What if the baby has blue eyes as well? That'd be cool. I love how we see nothing but a shower. And we're learning while we're giving birth. Wow, the talent. Is that a girl? I think it might be a girl. Oh no, oh, it's a girl. Okay, so we have Lucy, Lucas, and Lucille. I mean, whatever. It's The Sims. Nobody's gonna judge me. But it is a little tiny baby. Ooh. Oh, I should have called her like Lucille, Jenny. No, I should not. Got Lucy, Lucas, and Lucille. And I'm not ashamed that my 3 babies have almost identical names. So freaking happy. All right, guys, I'm gonna officially end this long ass episode here, but I want to ask you guys a question. There is no such thing as accidental deaths in The Sims 2, right? There's no doom scenarios, no, things that can go wrong, like hurricanes and snowstorms, and being stuck in your car and freezing to death on the way to get milk because your car broke down in the middle of the night. Misfortune could we bring to our Sims? I'm thinking of making a wheel of misfortune and then making a wheel of the citizens of this town. And then when we hit like a milestone, let's say we hit, I don't know, like let's say 10 comments, right? Let's keep it simple for an example. We have 10 comments, and then we can spin the wheel, and then we'll pick a family to have the misfortune, and we can play that out. Or we can also do a wheel of fortune, and then the families do the same thing. When something good happens or we reach a milestone, let's say we can give some fortune to a family. Like, for example, they win the lottery, they get 80,000. That's specific, but or misfortune happens and the children get taken away. Well, that would be really, I mean, that would be more than misfortune, you know what I mean? Maybe they lose a leg. I'm not sure I'm going to play that one out either. Well, we'll think of better things. But you know what? Maybe they win something. Maybe they lose something. Their house burns down. They get a new, you know what I mean? Let me know what you guys think about that. And if you have some ideas, do let me know as well. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this episode. I know it's long. I won't make the next one so long. This is rendering forever. It's driving me insane. Love you all so much. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. And bye-bye. Bye, guys.
Love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy. Think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me. I know most are festering. Negativity is a plague for the mentally weak. No mercy, all I got is working. Never stop searching, never quite so thirsty. I'm toxic and psychotic with this logic. You can't stop it, it's been chronic since I was a boy, so neurotic and chaotic. I'm built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the